Hello and welcome into Shopping with Tom, your neighborhood butcher. And today we're going to mainly cover the Arizona local grocery store markets. I'm going to do fries, I'm going to do Safeway Albertsons, and I'm going to do the local Arizona bashes. Um, so let's grab a cup of coffee, take a look at these ads, and start thinking about the holidays. So start thinking about all those people that are coming to your house to have dinner with you, to spend time with you, to converse and have a good time sharing a meal with each other and just being in each other's lives as we come together for the holidays. Some have a hard time with it, but it's family, it's friends. These are people you're supposed to love and enjoy. And why not enjoy them? Enjoy them for all their differences and their different way they live their life and do their thing when it comes to the holidays. So let's grab some coffee and get into these ads and try to find the best deal for our family, for you and me to be able to share this time with our family and not break the bank, not overextend, our bank accounts. All right, let's do this. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at this Safeway Albertsons ad in Arizona. I made a mistake on the last Safeway video that I put out, and that ended up being a Safeway ad for California. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for mentioning Arizona multiple times in that video and it actually being a California ad. There are some similarities in the two ads that I broke down and reviewed, but this is the actual Safeway Albertsons ad in Arizona to complete my four-store ad preview in Arizona. But we got a bonus ad in California for all you California shoppers out there that are looking to save some money in Safeway in California. But let's get into this Safeway Albertsons ad in Arizona, and they're running a really good deal. I have not seen a petite sirloin on sale for a long time for $3.97 a pound. This is an amazing price for petite sirloin, a decent steak to throw on the grill. Does it compare to, say, the New York strip boneless that we're running, that Fry's is running? In my opinion, the boneless New York strip is a much better piece of meat than the petite sirloin. But at $4 a pound for a petite sirloin, what are we talking about here? That is an amazing deal and one worth going and picking up at Safeway Albertsons in Arizona. So $3.97 a pound on petite sirloins at Safeway Albertsons, and wow, that's a great deal. And here's the similarity between the California ad and the Arizona ad for Safeway Albertsons. 77-cent russet potatoes. 5-pound bag of potatoes for 77 cents. My lord, you just can't go wrong. You can slice them, you can dice them, you can smash them, you can do anything you want for 77 cents a pound for a 5-pound bag of potatoes. You're going to see later on in here you have Bob Evans on sale as well, but at this price, let's just make our own mashed potatoes. Why not? Let's just make our own. Anyway, let's keep rolling down this ad. Land O'Lakes butter at $2.77. This is a great deal as well. Land O'Lakes butter for the stick butter at $2.77. It's in the $3.99 range usually, so you're saving a little bit of money on the Land O'Lakes butter if you like Land O'Lakes. You have the Lucerne cheese. This is a carryover from the California ad as well. Lucerne shredded cheese and block cheese in the 6 to 8 ounce portions. $1.47 on digital coupon. These things that I'm mentioning first are all digital coupons that you're going to need to go download either from the website or clip from the app. What do we got? We got Coors, Miller, Michelob Ultra, and Bud Light. Not bad. $16.97 for a 30 pack. Looks like the Tecate is in this one as well as the Coors. And I mentioned this is a carryover from the other ad as well. Here we go. $5, 3 days only, November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Smithfield bacon for $5. This is a 24-ounce product for $5. That is a good deal for bacon. Smithfield bacon is a good bacon. And at this price point, my lord, what are we talking about here? That is a good sale. Lobster tails for $5. 3 to 4 ounce lobster tails. The California ad had it just a little bit cheaper. At $4.97, I believe. So, this is still well within a decent price. I think at Fry's and at Bash's, you're looking at this same lobster tail at, say, $6.99 per tail in their service counter. So that is a good deal as well. Signature Select mixers. You got the steamers, and they're 10 for $5. My lord, you guys, this is a really, really good deal. Pick Sweet Signature Select mixers, 1 liter, or Pick Sweet Simple Harvest, basically for 10 for $5. My lord, that is a decent deal right there. My lord, that's good. 3 for $5 on 2-liter bottles of soda. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Canada Dry. 3 for $5 is good. 2 for $5 on Cheez-Its and Club Crackers. That's just okay. $2.50 a box. We've seen them cheaper. I think Fry's had them for $1.99. So, buy with caution. Tostitos and Sun Chips, 2 for $5. Betty Crocker, it looks like scallop potatoes, and I'm sorry, I apologize. Yeah, Betty Crocker scallop potatoes, 5 for $5, so $1 a box. That's not bad at all, you guys, right there. Reese's potato salads and macaroni salads. Reese's is a good brand in my opinion, and for $5 a tub, that's good. That's a good deal. That's a very good deal in my opinion. What do we have? Sugar Bee apples, 3 for $5, not bad, and Blue Moon 6-packs for $5. That's not bad at all, you guys, right there. I'm in. Safeway Albertsons also has, here's a deluxe turkey dinner, home-style stuffing, creamy mashed potatoes, as well as home-style gravy and cranberry sauce for $79.99. Spiral cut ham dinner, scallop potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, and spiced apples for $79.99. And prime rib dinner, scallop potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, and spiced apples as well for $99.99. Same carryover from the California ad. So you'll see a lot of similarities. And then, in the last ad, I mentioned all these trays, and they have a whole host of trays that they can do, at $19.99. Shrimp trays, surimi bowl trays, there's just a bunch of different trays. And then here's the vegetable ones at $9.99 as well, or fruit and vegetables, excuse me. Hawaiian rolls at $3.99 each, which is okay. Let's keep rolling down this deal. Here's some more digital deals, effective 11/19 through 11/26. Pork shoulder, it's a smoking good time and a smoker's delight right here. You get a pork shoulder for 97 cents a pound. Man, that is a great deal. A great deal. Limit 2, unfortunately, is well worth grabbing a couple of these babies and smoking some meat. Let's smoke some meat, you guys. It's get cooling down out there, and why not have the smoker on all day, smoking a nice pork shoulder at 97 cents a pound. Wow, that's a great deal. All right, here's a Smithfield bacon and Oscar Mayer bacon, original and thick. And it's only $3.97. I'm not going to say per pound because the Smithfields are 12 ounces. But man, this Oscar Mayer at $3.97, that is a good deal. And that beats Fry's by 2 cents on their price. So that's a win. Simply Potatoes, Coffee Mate, and Simply Orange Juice, $2.97 each. That's a good deal, excuse me. Drumsticks, Haagen-Dazs, and Dreyer's Ice Cream for just $2.97. That's okay. That's a pretty good price. And then Marie Callender's Sara Lee Pies and Farm Ranch Appetizers and Del Mix Taquitos at $4.97. Why not? Friday's potato skins too at $5. That's a pretty good deal. And then here we go. Happy Thanksgiving from Albertsons and Safeway. We got boneless chuck, cross rib, bottom round, eye round, top round, petite sirloins, and untrimmed tri-tip at $5 $5.99 a pound. This is one of the better deals on a full line of roasts. $5.99 a pound. Man, those are decent deals right there, where you can go to the Safeway Albertsons meat market and get a chuck roast for $5.99 a pound. God, fries are $8.99 a pound. Bashes and running across rib for $4.99 a pound. So you basically have all the choices of roasts at $5.99 a pound. I'll put up a video on how to turn a top round roast or a piece of top round into your London broils and your top round steaks, as well as a whole petite sirloin into grilling steaks, and taking this untrimmed tri-tip and getting it ready for the grill or for the smoker. I'll post videos on how to do all those things. We have a signature select spiral sliced or Cook's portion ham for $1.99 a pound. That's just okay. We've seen better deals on that. Now here's the difference. In the California Safeway ad, they had 80% at $3.99 a pound. In this ad, they have it at $4.99 a pound. I'm also not seeing a turkey in this ad. And I know the California ad was still running that 39-cent signature select turkey. So that's a difference in the ad. You may be able to go to Albertsons Safeway right now and find a good cheap price on turkeys. But I know last week they were on sale at Albertsons and Fry's for that cheap 39-cent a pound. But hell, they may have went through all their turkey supply in that situation. It's hard to say. We got Honeycrisp apples at $1.77 a pound. Honeycrisp apple is one of my favorite apples. Tart, sweet, crunchy, juicy, just the perfect combination, in my opinion, of what you want from an apple. We got cuties on sale, 5-pound bag for just $3.99 each. Blueberries, 18-ounce blueberries for $3.99. Man, those are good deals right there on the cuties and the blueberries at $3.99 each. Assortment of pies, 8 to 10-inch pies for $6 each. That's a pretty good savings right there. I've seen other pies at other stores just a little bit more money than that, so why not? Buy 3 get 3 free on soda. We have 12-pack Coke and 15-pack Pepsi products. Buy 3 get 3 free. Not bad at all. Why not? Basically, it's going to be $5.49 a 12-pack. Doesn't matter if you're doing buy 1 get 1, buy 2 get 2, buy 3 buy 3 get 3. But this is a good price. I want to say in the California ad, they had the buy 2 get 3 free in the California ad. So, but I know Safeway Albertsons ran that buy 2 get 3 free last week. So, don't get mixed up. This is a buy 3 get 3 free. We got Pillsbury Grand sweet rolls and crescent rolls at 3 for $5. Not bad. It's not bad on Pillsbury. And then Ready Whip and Daisy sour cream, 3 for $5, as well as Lucerne cream cheese. We got Cheetos, Wheat Thins, Lay's, Ritz, Doritos, and Takis. Buy 2 get 3 free on all those chips. My lord, buy 2 get 3 free. This is a great deal, and one definitely worth taking advantage of. I mean, between the roasts, between the petite sirloins, you got your chips. Boy, you're really Safeway saving you some money. Safeway Albertsons is saving you some money in Arizona. Sara Lee bread, Thomas's English muffins at $2.99 each. This is just a good price for these products. Stouffer's Lean Cuisine, 5 for $10. 5 of these meals for $10 when you buy 5 of those bad boys. So you must buy 5. Let's keep taking a look at this ad and see what else we have. These little coupons, they're kind of hit and miss, and we've talked about this in the past. Right there, McCormick gravy packets for 89 cents. That is a good price. Right there. There's a decent one. Cinnamon rolls, $3.99. Here's your Fab 5, buy 5 or more. We got Rice-A-Roni and Campbell's soup at 99 cents. Butter for $1.49. That's Imperial, it looks like, in Blue Bonnet. Stovetop stuffing and the peanuts. The peanuts at $2.49 each is a good price, but the stovetop stuffing, I know we have. Fry's had it on sale for $1.77 each. They have it for $2.49 each, so buy with caution. Dole fruit $2.49, and a dozen eggs at $2.49. $2.49 for a dozen of eggs. That's pretty decent. That's not bad. And then here we go. Nice ribeye steak sold in the value pack at $12.99 a pound. That's a little savings, a few dollars off per pound on that regular price. And then they have an herb crusted roast at $14.99 a pound. So I mean, even if you're buying a one or two bones, that's going to be 4 or 5 pounds. Look at $50-$60 for a decent sized roast on this herb crusted price. But $12.99 for just a value pack, that's a decent price. Johnsonville breakfast sausage and Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage at $3.99 each. I know Fry's has it at $2.99. We've seen Bash's have it at $2.97. So not the best price here. Bob Evans and Main Street mashed potatoes, $3.99. I don't know why they put those in comparison, because Bob Evans is the best. It's just the best. You really can't go wrong. Marinated kebabs at $6.99, and then you got bacon wrapped petite sirloin steaks or jumbo raw shrimp peeled in the vein, 1620 count, sold in a 2-pound bag for $6.99 a pound. Not bad. Fresh signature select turkeys. This is the fresh one at $2.49. That's well within market standard right there. I think we're all in that range between $1.99 and say $2.99 as far as fresh turkey prices. Wild caught snow crab clusters at $12.99 a pound. I know Fry's has them for $9.99 a pound right now, so that's just an okay deal. We got Hillshire Farms. This is their lunch meat variety. There's a bunch of different. Within that, there's a ton of different varieties that you can get, and at $4.99, that's okay. It's a decent price. Celery at $1.49, baby carrots at $1.49. I tell you, we've seen celery stalks cheaper elsewhere. And let's see what else. Pomegranates 2 for $5, mushrooms 2 for $5, herbs 2 for $5. Here's your red mini potatoes 2 for $7. This is a 1.5 pound bag. And then we have, what do we have? Fresh Express salad blends 2 for $5. Not too bad. Let's keep rolling down this and see what else we have. We got some wine deals. You got some Gentleman Jack deal. Bourbon deal here, $23.99. It's just okay. And then, we got some stuff going on as far as holiday savings, wrapping paper, different lights, batteries, different things like that. But nothing to write home about, in my opinion. Not yet, anyway. We won't get into the good Christmas sales until next month, unfortunately. What do we have? Magnesium and nature-made vitamins. Buy one, get one free. Remember, zinc is always a good one to add into your diet for fighting off colds. And let's see what else we have here. And that's it for Safeway Albertsons. Once again, I'm sorry that we put out the California ad, and was talking about the California ad being the Arizona ad. I'm sorry that we made that mistake. This video is for Arizona, Albertsons Safeway, and then the last video is for California, just Safeway, not Albertsons. So, once again, I'm sorry about that, but hey, thank you for spending some time with me, and please hit that like button, and please hit the free subscribe button. It doesn't cost a penny. It doesn't cost a penny, and it really does let YouTube know that I'm doing a good job for you. Thank you very much, and happy holidays, you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye now.